Everyone knows the purge. But when they hear that it's a Forever Purge, it's like, oh my God, what?
The purge is over, and now the cleanup has begun.
The twist is really incredible. The concept that the purge would be ever after, like never end.
Everybody's trying to survive in this madness.
There are no rules in this movie.
James DeMonico and Everardo Gout explore the purge in super cool, interesting, and unique and different ways. There's some amazing, huge desert vistas and all sorts of settings that have never been in any purge movie before.
This is the very first one to be shot in daylight.
I actually think that you see things differently during the day. You really get the sense that it's continuing, because we've never had an act of violence in daytime in a purge world.
I think it's scary to see blood in daylight, to see someone get shot in daylight. It's way more traumatic. It's way more freaky and realistic.
What is scary about the purge is that it's the worst nightmare of society. This one is really about the collapse of the system. The joy of destruction is stronger than the love of society and civilization. There's things that obviously we all have in common, which is our humanity. Whenever we forget that, the worst things happen, and that's what we wanted to explore.
Bueno, pues pónganse cómodos, que vamos a estar aquí por las próximas 12 horas.
When in America, como me dijiste el otro día.
No, that's not what I meant.
We make two versions of the same scene, one in English, one in Spanish, because these characters are immigrants, they are bilingual. They have to learn a new culture. They are leaving behind everything. It's not easy.
Me recuerda casa, Adela.
Esta es nuestra casa ahora.
I think that it's really important for a lot of the film to be in Spanish, just to speak to a wider audience. It's important for Adela and Juan, played by Ana and Tenoch, to be our heroes.
Eso no me muevo mucho. Sí, o sea, creo que es mucho más estática. Okay. Con gravedad, yo protejo.
Okay. We knew we wanted a Mexican director to help us tell this particular story. Everardo had a super genuine enthusiasm for it. He had great ideas about it.
What's cool about Everardo's approach is he wants everything to feel like it's real.
He's so passionate and he's going to tell a great story.
His style of directing is very different. It's something that's more based on visual art also at times rather than just storytelling. I think the American way is more focused just on the storytelling, and Everardo brought us a touch of poetry, if I may say.
I'm a puppeteer that's working Horse One. I've been doing this about 30 years. Director's happy, I'm happy. So the most important thing.
Juan viene a calmar un caballo que está siendo muy complicado de domar, porque él tiene un don muy particular con los caballos, puede comunicarse muy bien con ellos. Más o menos me explicaron cómo funciona este caballo, cómo va a ser la dinámica. La verdad fue muy útil.
We were born in horses, so we got cast the right way.
I have done my fair share of horror thrillers, but never one to this scale.
This is pretty much like an action movie. You need a lot of physicality and a lot of energy.
We have incredible stunt teams. We have incredible special effects teams.
You can see that.
Today we're on set, we're working with a big crew, with a ton of people, a ton of effects, a ton of prop builders. We're shooting a scene where Thing 1 and Thing 2 are jumping out, and we're attempting to capture our lead actress for the scene and attempt to kill her, and hopefully everything goes as planned.
Our primary special effect is the flipping of this cage, which was fabricated over 2 weeks. This is an insanely complex rig.
There's this sweet goat in a cage, so she's trying to release her from there. And I was scared for my eyes because it has the horns, so I had to get really close to it.
We basically use our skills to take an actor and flip them by their neck onto their back.
I was doing all this. I was kind of excited, but the next day I couldn't move. Help me! The last few takes, I didn't have a voice anymore. We shot that for 2 days. Help me! It was a lot of work.
Okay, let's go again.
Everardo wants to have this as a one-take shot.
One of the first things Everardo talked to me about was that sequence.
The scene starts inside of the semi-truck. Inside the truck, the camera guy's in the middle. He does a full 360 inside the cab. Tenoch jumps out. The camera follows Tenoch. He hands that to another camera operator, and then all of us follow him out of the truck.
That was fucking amazing. When we came and scouted this thing, I thought he was insane. And he is, and that was awesome.
We have had some of the best actors to work with on this film. It's been absolutely a joy.
There is a sense of cariño. There's a sense of comfort and family.
We're in this together. We had a really, really good time.
Mexico opening their borders for the next 6 hours.
We don't have huge budget. We cannot compete in that world. What we can compete with is in authenticity and creating emotion for the audience.
This is our last